Well, hello to our Living Way friends and family. We are so excited that you're doing your missions conference this year, and we're very thankful to have this opportunity to tell a little bit about what's happening in our ministry and our lives. The goal of our ministry is to mobilize Latin Americans to disciple the nations so that Jesus Christ is glorified in all the peoples. We do this largely through the Perspectives course. Perspectives is a college-level class which aims to give people a vision of God's purposes in the world and an understanding of how they can be part of what He is doing to carry out His purposes. The goal of the class isn't just to send out missionaries or to train missionaries. We want all of God's people, the whole church, to understand their part in seeing the nations discipled. In order for missionaries to be sent and sustained, there needs to be an entire church that understands clearly God's mission and is passionate about that mission, and that's what Perspectives is all about. God has used the restrictions of the pandemic to expand the reach of the Perspectives class beyond what we could have imagined. This last year, I had the privilege of working with an international team that developed a fully online version of the Perspectives course in Spanish. Because of this, more students took the class this last year than the previous 2 years combined. Over 840 leaders in 29 countries. Pastors, key leaders, missionaries, university students, and people at retirement age. For the first time, because of the online format, dozens of Latin American missionaries were able to take the course. They're serving the world in places like Africa, India, Japan, Southeast Asia. That's one of the things that I am most excited about with the reach of the online version of the Perspectives class. I had the opportunity of interacting directly with a number of the students this last year. Over and over, we hear how God is transforming their understanding of God's mission and how excited they are to be able to have a new global purpose. Seasoned leaders frequently tell us, I wish I had heard this 20 or 30 years ago. It's a frequent comment. One pastor named Barreto from Argentina wrote me to say how grateful he was and how the course was changing the way he understood God's mission and purpose in the world. Another student from Spain, from the Gypsy community, believed when she got saved that she needed to confront her family about all the wrong things that they're doing. You can imagine how that went. She was completely cut off from her family because of that for a number of years. Through the course, she understood that, like Paul, we need to approach people on their terms with love. And now she has been reconciled with her family, and she has started Discovery Bible Studies with a number of family members in this largely unreached Gypsy community. And she's seeking to find her place in ministry among the nations. It's exciting to see how God is raising up a missions movement from the Spanish-speaking world to all the nations. We continue to be involved in our local church where Jim Moss is pastor. On a personal note, Samuel is in 4th grade, doing distance learning at home like many kids. Rita is supervising, and she deserves a medal for all the work that she's going through. And we want to let you know how grateful we are for your prayer. We really need your prayer and your financial support. Your partnership allows us to mobilize the Spanish-speaking church to disciple the nations so that Jesus Christ will be glorified among all the peoples. Thank you, and God bless you. Bye.
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 See you soon.
Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Bye.